Hey there, my name is Patrick Wittmann and I'm the training director of ProTech Dive Centers here in Playa del Carmen as well as in Tulum. And today I want to talk with you about the PSAI Intro to Cave course. Now, leaving Cavern means leaving the ambient daylight zone. No more natural light, no more referencing of the entrance by just covering your light and seeing the sunlight. We're going past that. We're going into total darkness. How fast and easy that transition is will depend a lot on how solid your Cavern course was. Hopefully by the time you subscribe for the Into the Cave course, you have mastered and understood all of the basic skills of overhead diving, such as the S drill, the valve drill, how to follow a line with and without visibility, how to share gas coming out of the overhead environment, and even how to share gas while being in zero visibility in touch contact formation. Furthermore, there's going to be additional exercises. So of course, we're going to review and polish those basic skills that you've hopefully already mastered. But then we're also going to have those two completely new scenarios that we're going to introduce in this class, which is going to be Lost Line and Lost Diver. Two quite scary scenarios if you put yourself in that situation. Lost line would mean that suddenly, as you swim through the overhead environment, you realize that you lost the visual reference of the guideline, of the permanent line inside the cave. And that could of course happen with visibility, hopefully. Or it could also happen that as you turn around, you steer up the sediments and now you're not only not seeing the guideline anymore, but you're also surrounded by a zero visibility cloud. And now we have to relocate the guideline while being totally blind. As you can imagine, it's quite complex and scary scenario, and we're going to spend a lot of time in running you through a step-by-step approach, a very, very detailed procedure and protocol on how to relocate that guideline. Thinking about the same situation, but from a different angle, would be the lost diver scenario, meaning one of your dive buddies lost the guideline, but you are still on it. And as you travel in or out of the cave, you suddenly realize that your dive partner is not where he's supposed to be. Same thing, we're going to give you a very, very detailed list, a step-by-step approach to what you have to do to relocate your dive buddy without compromising your own safety, which always should come first. We're going to do this in a three-step approach, to be perfectly honest. The first step will be in the classroom. We're going to do a PowerPoint presentation and we're going to walk you on the whiteboard through those scenarios. We're also going to explain you how you could actually come to that, and more importantly, what you can do in your own diving to avoid getting into that situation. Later, we're going to recap and real life practice those skills by being in the jungle and then just walking you step by step through the procedure, as well as blindfolding you and giving you the chance to look for the guideline while being on land. Before we're going to then actually practice it in more realistic real life situation, being inside the overhead environment. So I hope I could give you a little bit of taste for the class and you're keen on coming out here and trying it with us. And if you have any further questions, please just check our webpage, www.protechdivecenters.com, or just drop us an email with more detailed questions and we're going to be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.